As the 2024 campaign kicks into high gear on the GOP side, there's a burning question that remains. What exactly is Joe Biden running on? The economy is in danger of recession. His foreign policy blunders have created an America with less power and influence, while unholy alliances led by China keep growing. And, oh yeah, the massive corruption engulfing his presidency shows no sign of abating. Watch this remarkable moment from the White House briefing yesterday.
There's one committee trying to get an FBI file alleging that President Biden took bribes. There's another IRS whistleblower who's alleging there's a cover-up in the investigation. Amid all of this, there was a Harvard-Harris poll this month that found that 53% of the public, including a fourth of Democrats, believe, quote, Joe Biden was involved with his son in an illegal influence peddling scheme. There's, of course, evidence that the president interacted with his relatives, associates from China, Mexico, Kazakhstan, Russia, and Ukraine. So what do you say to the majority of Americans who believe that the president is himself corrupt?
Wow. Can I take that question?
The president has spoken to this. The president has spoken to this. And there's nothing to these claims.
I don't know if you could hear it, but off camera, as Kirby was trying to figure out how to answer that devastating question, a stunned KJP reportedly took the Lord's name in vain. But beyond the incompetence and the corruption, there's another question. Where is Joe? He's running for re-election, but he hasn't even held a campaign event yet. We did finally find him today taking a quick trip in Colorado. Remember how the media reacted when all Trump did was walk gingerly down a pretty steep ramp at West Point?
President Trump is facing some new questions about his health after an unsteady walk down a ramp.
New questions about President Trump's health after his visit to West Point.
The event sparked some concerns about the president's own health.
It took him 10 minutes to walk down a ramp in this shuffle that alarmed a lot of people around the country. He says, what's wrong with the president of the United States?
What's wrong with the president? He didn't want to slip on a ramp, Steve. Are you going to ask the same thing about Joe now that he's fallen and can't get up? By the way, Joe also criticized Trump for walking down a ramp.
Look at how he steps and look how I step. Watch how I run up ramps and he stumbles down ramps, okay? Come on.
Look how Trump walks up the stairs, and now look how you walk up the stairs. I could do this all day long. Biden stumbling on the stage is actually the perfect metaphor for his stumbles in the debt ceiling debate. His bumbling negotiating tactics months ago now has America at the brink of default. The man who was sold to us as a master negotiator because of his many decades in the Senate has been largely AWOL. But in spite of Joe Biden, the deal is actually still getting closer to his desk.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.